just so glad you're here to see Narnia the musical. You guys are in for something really amazing today. I'm so proud of these kids and the work that they've done. It's just unbelievable, and they are super excited to tell this story to you. It's one of our favorites, all of us. I think just for what it means, that what it tells us about who Jesus is, what he did for us, and how it helps us understand his sacrifice just a little bit differently. That's our prayer for you guys tonight, is that as you watch this story on stage, that you will just see Jesus and his love for us, and how much he wants to have a relationship with us through the way this story is played out with a lion and a witch. It's amazing how the Lord can use all kinds of creative things to teach us about who he is, and so we're just really excited to share this with you. Of course, the kids are amazing, but we have a huge team of people who help us do this. Without literally dozens of people, this doesn't happen. And I just want to take a couple of minutes and thank specifically some people who have really poured their hearts into this show. I want to say thank you to our co-directors, Megan, David, and Micah. They are amazing. They love the Lord, and they love kids, and they love theater. And so it makes it so much fun to work with them. And it takes all of us to get this done. With 50 kids on stage, man, it's a job. But it's so much fun because they love it so much. And so their passion and joy for what we do just translates right into the kids, and you see it in their faces. Nicole Sims is backstage. She runs our backstage crew, and she is awesome. She has it running like clockwork back there. We just love her so much. Karen Gerganis did the costumes. She knocked it out of the park again. I cannot wait for you guys to see just the beauty in what she created, and it's her passion, and she is so good at it. Jonathan Saltemeyer is our creative director this year, and I feel like he's taken this show to a whole other level. He thinks of things that I never would have even considered and makes it happen. And it's unbelievable. This rotating stage was his idea. The sets, props, a lot of our design work. This t-shirt is him. So he just has his hands so many places, and he's just so creative, and just gives 100% at everything he does, and we're so thankful to be able to work with him. And of course, Dory, my husband, he's awesome. And that's just like the most understated thing I could say, I think. We listed in the program like 2 things that he does, mainly because if we listed everything he does, it would take up like the whole page, because he does everything behind the scenes that needs to be done. He does it, and just is an amazing partner, bounces ideas, tells me when I'm crazy, all those good things that I need, especially. And so I'm just so thankful that we get to do this together. It's an honor, and I thank the Lord every day that he put us together for so many reasons, but because of this, I know that it's just good and it's fun. So I'm thankful for that. Okay, there are tons of other people that I wish I could thank out loud. They're in the program. Each one of the people that are listed there represents a whole other list of people who aren't in the program. We just had so many parents and volunteers, people at the church who stepped in and did everything that needed to be done. Everything you see here is time, and it's effort, and it's work. And we are so thankful to work with a group of people who just pour their hearts and their passion and their love and their energy into making this happen. And they're happy to use their gifts and talents for the Lord, and that makes us really happy. So, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. A couple of housekeeping notes. Be sure that you have your cell phones turned on silent. We're fine for you to take pictures and video if you want. Please do not use your flash, so that we can respect the people around us. If you have little ones who get upset during the show or just need to get up and walk around, you're welcome to go into the Great Hall. We'll have the show playing on the TV outside, so you won't miss anything if you need to take a little break. So just want to be sure that you're aware that's available for you. Also, at intermission, we have refreshments for you. Did you guys get to try the Turkish Delight? Did you taste it? Did you like it? Some yes and some mm-mm. I agree. It's a little weird, but I don't know. I don't know. Edmund really loves it, and so we thought we wanted you guys to get a chance to see what it's like. So anyway, during intermission, we'll have cookies and tea and coffee, and those are just for you guys to enjoy. Also, during intermission, we have one of our resident authors, Julian Jamar, teaches for Reclaim, and she has authored 2 books, and so she has her books out there. So if you want to go chat with her, learn about what she's written, they're amazing. You can buy her books here. So if you want to do that during intermission or after the show, we'd love for you to meet her and get to know her. So I think that's about it. That's all my list. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Yes, let's do it. Okay. Well, let's pray and then we'll get started. Lord, we're so thankful for this moment. We thank you for the opportunity to tell such an amazing story on stage. We thank you for C.S. Lewis and for just the creative mind that you gave him to write it down. And Lord, I thank you for every kid who's in this show. I thank you for every person who's working backstage, who's worked on props and sets and costumes and stuffing programs and all the things that need to be done. Lord, you've seen it all, and we give it all to you as an offering and as a gift. And we give tonight to you. This is a gift for you, Lord. We hope you love it. We do it for you. And it's in your name we pray. Amen. All right. Narnia, the musical.
won't be like London out here, children. The air raids don't come out this far.
Oh, Aunt Polly, I just wish Mother and Father could be safe with us here.
Remember that Father said not to worry about them, and that the war would be over soon.
That's true, Peter. Don't worry, Susan.
Isn't this the most lovely house you've ever been in? The gardens, the statues, that magnificent spire?
The history is all in the book.
What book?
Who cares?
Noted Manners and Castles of the Great Britain, page 313.
Let's see. 311, 312, 313. Here it is, Susan.
Marbleton Manor. Mausoleum holds more bric-a-brac than the British Museum. Its rooms and its galleries ramble for miles. A hodgepodge of odd architectural styles.
The cellars and dungeons are ancient and striking, most probably Celtic or possibly Viking. The mansion is Gothic in much of its feeling, the late Anglo-Norman in parts of the ceiling. The splendid old tower is high Romanesque, combined with a variant version of Persian grotesque.
But the windows and doors are the soul of the place, as they light shifting patterns of shadow in space, creating a strange, unforgettable aura of grimness and grace.
I don't care about doors and windows. I want to go home to London.
You don't care about doors and windows? Why, when I was your age, opening doors and windows gave me half my education. Doors and windows, open and close. They hide or expose all the world to your view.
Gates and shutters, lock and unlock, to beckon or block wonders waiting for you. Now doors will never yield to daggers that go around open, but if you're full of hope, you're holding the key that will open each door and window, window and door and open new worlds to explore.
But I'm not talking about architecture, but the architecture of possibility. Do you see?
I think I do. Doors and windows, bolt and unbolt.
And only adults wouldn't want to go through.
And you will find your doors wherever your destiny blocks you. For you and you alone determine what spurs you or stops you.
That's it. For if you are open inside, then doors and windows will stop you no more.
They'll swing themselves wide for you.
Stand right aside for you.
Quietly slide for you.
Surely provide for you wonderful worlds to
I want to go home.
Children, this is Mrs. McCready. Oh, sorry. She keeps a house and conducts tours through the manor. Mrs. McCready, Susan, Peter, Edwin, Lucy.
Now, I want you young ones to understand. This old place of your aunt's is a museum.
Well, I don't like museums.
He doesn't like it because we all said we did.
Boys, just to be contrary.
He's always West Wind Mother's way.
I am not, brat.
How dare you?
Stop it.
Children!
Stop!
Mrs. McCready will expand on that idea. I imagine she has a few words to say to you. I shall take you back to your rooms and return in a few minutes with tea and biscuits, and perhaps some chocolates.
I prefer Turkish delight.
Turkish delight. I'd give the four of you a good caning. Pick up that hat. Don't scuff your feet on waxed floors. Lift, lift. Now listen, you weren't invited here on holiday. You'll continue with your schoolwork. Oh, and I see you all have that I'm going to explore Marbleton Manor look. Well, forget it. The age of explorers is over. Understood?
Yes,
Mrs. McCready.
What a nice woman.
Then we all agree we can't stand the woman and better keep out of her way.
Looking around isn't exploring. Is it, Peter?
I don't think so, Lou.
Peter, look at the beautiful tapestries and paintings in there.
I don't care about tapestries. I'm going to see swords and spears.
Well, I'm going in here to look at tapestries with Susan.
Edmund, look at this beautiful wardrobe.
It's just an old wardrobe. Anyway, it's locked.
No, it's not. And look, it's got coats, old gowns, and furs. It's enormous in here.
Lucy, oh, we're going to get into trouble. Lucy!
What happened? Why is it so cold? Where are we?
I don't know. There was probably no back to the wardrobe. We're just in the woods behind the house.
But there's snow. How can there be snow this time of year? I'm freezing.
It's not that cold. You're just a baby.
And what's a lamppost doing here in the forest? Oh, let's do have a bit to look around, Edmund.
But Aunt Polly's bringing tea and biscuits and... Oh, all right. Quick look around wouldn't hurt. But don't get yourself lost now, you hear?
Huh? Edmund? Oh, where is he off to? Edmund!
Oh, my. You scared me? Oh. Are you a daughter of Eve?
I'm Lucy Pevensey.
What they call a girl?
Naturally.
Fancy that now, a human. Excuse me, but I've never seen a human before.
What are you?
I'm a fawn, of course. My name's Tumnus.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Tumnus.
Yes. But how exactly did you get here to Narnia?
Narnia? Whatever are you talking about?
This is the land of Narnia. Where did you come from?
I just came through the wardrobe.
Wardrobe. I've never heard of that country.
It's not a country. It's just beyond that lamppost. And it's summer back there, Mr. Tumnus.
It's always winter here now. I remember summer though. Fireflies and mushrooms and berries as big as your nose. Come and have tea with me and tell me of summer in this land of wardrobe. Is there war in wardrobe?
Yes, it's a horrible war, but I can't stay and tell you about it. You see, my Aunt Polly is bringing us tea, and I'm late already, and I'm freezing, and
I live just round the bend. There's a warm fire and tea and cakes.
Cakes? Well, maybe just a quick cup of tea and a cake, and then I really must...
Thank you, daughter of Eve.
Lucy.
Lucy, where are you? Just like a girl to lose her brother.
What is that?
Who, me? My name's Edmund.
Well, my name is Jadis. Queen Jadis.
Bend your body there! Yay!
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Highness. I didn't know.
Not know me, the Queen of Narnia.
Narnia? Where is Narnia?
Where?
Where? The land of beautiful and never-ending winter is Narnia, and any time I want it. Snow.
What control? What majesty?
What are you?
I'm a boy. Named Edmund, Your Highness.
A boy, a human, the son of Adam. How did you come to enter my kingdom?
Well, there was this wardrobe, you see, and...
A wardrobe! What's a wardrobe?
So a door from the world of men.
Yes, I suppose, but if you'll excuse me, I've got to find Lucy and go back.
Lucy.
My little sister.
Oh, and where is she?
Oh,
Where?
I don't know. Got off somewhere. I also have an older sister and an older brother, too.
Why, that makes...
4 of you.
What? Well, yes. Why are you staring at me?
Oh, my poor lost little lamb. Are you cold? Do I detect a shiver? Do I perceive a shake? Of course you must be freezing there without a comfy coat to wear. It's almost more than I can bear. It makes my poor heart break. My precious son of Adam, how miserable you look. Come sit by me and I'll contrive a rosy, warm and cozy little nook. There, isn't that better?
Well, yes, Your Majesty.
Would you like a warming drink?
Oh, yes, I would, Your Majesty.
Hot nectar of ambrosia, concocted in a wink.
Why, I've never tasted anything so delicious.
You think that's good? I'll give you something really enchanting. There's a tantalizing candy no one can resist. All it takes is just a single bite. When you've tried this choice confection, suddenly your tongue will do a genuflection. Turkish delight.
Caviar is simply fish and champagne's only fizz. Truffle merely dull the appetite. They don't give you half the thrill of what no human being ever gets his fill of Turkish delight. Turkish delight. Turkish delight. It's like a wild fever you've caught. Turkish delight. Turkish delight. It's like a flame that can't be fought. You tried your mother for these.
Gleaming cubes of lime and lemon, quince and kumquat too, sugared with the dust of snowy white. They'll share that special savor, taste forbidden fruit. I think you like the flavor. Turkish delight, desire it, empower it, receive it, devour it.
sweeter than the sweetest honey, creamier than cream, and takes my senses to a dizzy height.
Mortals always lose control for morsels of a goodie they would sell their soul for. Turkish, 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 Turkish delight. Oh, Edmund, what luck I found you. You see, I have no children of my own, and have been looking for a truly nice boy to bring up as a prince.
A prince?
He'd wear a golden crown and eat what he liked when he liked. He'd have dominion over all the lands and creatures of Narnia. Nothing could grow or breathe or even move unless King Edmund so willed it.
You know, I think I'm suited by temperament to be a prince, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh, not at all. You should say. It proves you're cut from the right cloth. But I must see your brothers and sisters before I make a final decision.
Why? They're nothing special.
Oh, of course not. But it's the law. A prince in Narnia must have his relatives carefully scrutinized. Get a prince and find out one of his relatives is the bad sort, the whole kingdom is tainted.
Oh, I see,
But you will be the one to become king. I've already given you my word. I'll make your brother and sister's courtiers under you.
Way under me?
Way. Of course.
In that case, I'll do my best to get them to come, Your Majesty.
Or do more than your best. Do it. But don't tell them about me. Let's make your crowning a surprise.
A surprise it'll be. But before you go, could I possibly have one more little piece of Turkish delight?
No, but in my castle, we have rooms full of Turkish delight. The prince need do nothing but eat it all day.
And where is your castle, Your Majesty?
You see those two hills there? My house is right beyond the forest that lies between them. Come soon with your brothers and sisters. Drive on. Do stop scratching. Oof.
Me, a prince? My every wish a command. And I know what my first command will be. I'll turn to the nearest flunky and I'll say, take me to the royal pantry, leave me there alone. What a treasure trove will greet my sight. Binful after bulging binful of the stuff so luscious that it's downright sinful. Turkish, 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 Turkish delight. Oh, I'd better find Lucy. Lucy, Lucy.
Did you say before that it is always winter here?
Yes, always winter and never Christmas and never spring either.
Hasn't it ever been spring here?
Yes, a long time ago. I remember when these woods were green and warm and all the creatures of Narnia loved one another and danced gaily beneath a golden sun.
How beautiful you make it sound.
can't imagine how beautiful it was. You had to be there to know how beautiful it was. Just think of springtime becoming summer. That's how it always was in Narnia. If I could show you the mornings we had then, when every dewdrop was like a diamond in the sun. You can't imagine that magical glow. You had to be there in Narnia to know. Back when Bacchus would provide the wine and drinking horns to cool us on the August afternoons, while nymphs and satyrs frolicked with the unicorns to pant enchanting tunes. You can't imagine how wonderful it was. You can't imagine how happy we were then before the wind came and brought the snow. Yes, life was lovely so long ago. You had to be there in Narnia to know. You can't imagine how wonderful it was. You can't imagine how happy we were then before the snow came. The endless snow. Yes, life was lovely so long ago. Our hearts were free there. You had to be there in Narnia to know.
What's the matter?
I'm crying.
But why?
That's the wicked form I've become.
Whatever do you mean?
I've gone to work for her, for the White Witch.
For who?
The White Witch. Oh.
Who is she?
She calls herself the Queen of Narnia, but she's the one who makes it always winter and never Christmas and never spring either.
How awful! What work do you do for a woman like that?
I'm a kidnapper. The wolves, they're her secret police. They trained me. Want to have some cakes and hot tea, little girl, a little boy. That was one of our lessons. Can you believe I'm supposed to lure an innocent child to my cave just to hand him or her over to the White Witch?
You wouldn't do a thing like that. You're much too sensitive a fawn.
Oh, don't you see? I am doing it. I've orders from her. If I ever see a boy or a girl, I'm supposed to hand him or her over to the secret police immediately.
You mustn't do that to me. I'm your friend.
I can't do it. I just can't do it. Even if she turns me to stone, as she has so many others, I can't do it. But can you forgive me for what I meant to do?
Oh, yes. Don't worry.
The crown of creation. That's what you are, dear Lucy. But we must be off at once now. The forest is full of spies.
Lucy, there you are. Do you know how long we've been here? They probably have the whole household out looking for us. Come on!
Oh, Edmund, I've met a fawn, and he told me about a witch and...
Oh, stop your babbling and come on!
Peter!
Susan?
Lucy,
What are you two doing here?
where are we? I'm so cold.
We're in Narnia. It's a country.
But how did we get here?
We came back looking for you. And when we heard Mrs. McCready bringing a tour through, we ran into the wardrobe to hide. And the next thing I knew, we were here.
I know, it's a magical wardrobe. We came through too.
Well, I say we go right back. It's almost time for tea, and this place is much too cold and...
No! I mean, I want to do some more exploring.
So do I.
Oh, Peter, I've met a fawn. His name is Mr. Tumnus, and he told me about a witch who keeps always winter and never
There's
Christmas.
no such
and...
thing as witches.
You didn't see this Tumnus, Edmund.
No, I didn't see anything but ice and snow. Lucy's lying. Or she's crazy.
I am not crazy. I'll prove it to you. Mr. Tumnus's cave is just around the bend. You'll see. Oh my, look! It's all wrecked.
There's a note.
Fawn Tumnus has been arrested for high treason. He is guilty of comforting Her Highness's enemies and making friends with humans. Long live the Queen. It's signed Fenris Oath, Captain of the Secret Police. Whatever this Fawn did, we better go before we find ourselves involved in something that...
But don't you see? Poor Mr. Tumnus got in trouble because of me.
This is stupid. Why is making friends with humans a crime? Who is this queen?
Come out of there. Yes, you. Come on out. Are you with the wicked one or are you not?
Who are you?
Don't you be asking us questions, lord. Say, what you scavengers want here? Where's Tumnus? Who busted up his cave?
Not us. I'm a friend of Mr. Tumnus.
How do we know you're not something the witch brewed?
The witch. There's really a witch.
What are you?
I'm a beaver, I am. And this is me bickering wife. What'd you do that for?
Do you not some sense in your blooming noggin?
We came here to meet Mr. Tumnus. We found the cave like that, and we also found this.
Just what I feared.
Please tell us what's going on.
You're humans, ain't ya?
Yes, we're humans.
Shh, hush. She means to say humans ain't safe here. That's what this here note means.
Well, why must we be quiet? There's no one here but us.
There's trees, Ducky. Most of them are on our side, but some tell her, the witch.
Tell her what?
Well, tell him.
Not here, not here. I thought I just saw an elm tree clench its branches.
Then go on over there, you children. Toodle oo, elm tree, and may your mum come down with blood.
This is better. We can talk words here about the kingdom. That Aslan is back in Narnia.
At last, finally, to Aslan.
Aslan, Aslan, Aslan.
That name keeps chiming deep inside me like a song's insistent theme.
Aslan, Aslan, Aslan. A name that wakens wondrous feelings like a word within a dream.
I feel all the music in my soul.
I feel brave and daring to the quick.
I feel like I feel when school is over for the time. Aslan.
I'm feeling sick.
Who's Aslan?
Who's Aslan? You mean you don't know who Aslan is? Why, he's the proper Lord of the Wood. Word is, he's on the move gathering an army of us loyal ones to fight that tyrant, the White Witch.
Why, he's the very breath of life to us, the art and soul of everything true and beautiful in Narnia.
He's the golden lion, fiercer than the sun.
He is the waiting seed that sleeps beneath the snow.
Son of the emperor who dwells beyond the seas. Aslan is all of these. He's the newborn lamb, the firstling of the flock.
He is our bold and valiant captain in the war.
He is the tender wind that whispers to the trees. Aslan is all of these and more. We kept our faith in him, deep and strong, silently awaiting him. Oh, so long. Now he has come back to us the way it was foretold. The rightful king will bring us spring as in the days of old.
He is a thundering wave that breaks upon the shore.
He is the timeless well, abiding clear and pure,
Firm as a mighty rock.
and gentle as the breeze.
Aslan is all of these and more.
I shall be rather nervous about meeting a lion.
Is he safe?
Of course he isn't safe, but he's good. He's the king, I tell ya.
He's the harmony that sets our hearts at ease. Aslan is all of these, oh, all of these and
Aslan, will he help Mr. Tumnus? Oh, the poor bloke's prime and turned to stone. Bloody statue in the witch's courtyard. Oh, and that bloody wand of hers.
Look, we're strangers here. We shouldn't take sides.
But we must do something. This happened because of me.
You can't save him, dearie. You can't get on them grounds and come out alive.
I say we go home and let this witch and this lion settle their own dispute.
That's not such a bad idea.
Let's see what Aslan has to say first. You'll meet him tomorrow at the stone table. There's reason you're here. Believe you me.
What have we to do with anything in this icebox called Narnia?
When Adam's flesh and Adam's bone sits at Cair Paravel enthroned, the evil time will be over and done.
It's one of the oldest proverbs in Narnia.
Yes, but what does it mean?
You're Adam and Eve's flesh and bone, right?
And the witch is the one what's brought this here evil time, eh?
And Cair Paravel is the castle of the rightful kings and queens of Narnia. So the witch will pull the slimiest tricks to keep you humans from them thrones and keep her power.
But isn't the witch a human?
In no way.
I don't understand. Thrones? Us? We're just 4 school children.
We're from Finchley.
You can't be children forever, lad. But only Aslan know if you're the 4 and the right 4. I say, where's the other bloke?
Edmund?
I can tell you. He's gone to the White Witch now. I knew he had a smell of a body that was with her and ate her food. I'm sure of it.
Now I smell it.
I'll bet that little liar did meet the witch before we got here.
If you wonder on the witch about you and Aslan, we got a fly from here, we do.
They'll be after us. I want to go home and get my sewing machine.
We take nothing. Whoever heard of desperate beings running for their lives with a sewing machine?
But you know them. They'll smash it. They wreck everything.
We take nothing.
I want my sewing machine.
Look, we're going home.
You can't go home. They'll catch you before you get back. Come on, this way. Faster. Faster.
courtyard. These statues are so lifelike, amazing. I'll be a king once I get even with my brothers and sisters. Now I know what my first command will be. Change the climate here.
What are you? What do you want here?
I'm Edmund.
What's an Edmund?
Edmund, the old friend of Her Majesty the Queen?
So am I. I love her. I love her for how she deals with her enemies.
Well, she likes me. She's gonna make me a prince here.
First I've heard of it. And I'm Fenrisulf, head of Narnia's secret police.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Ulf. But I'm really here to see the Queen.
She can't be disturbed.
She'll be angry if she isn't told I'm back.
Pray she isn't angry when she is told. Tell the Queen that there's an Edmund that begs to see her.
Your Majesty! Your Majesty! Oh, fool! Is that any way to summon your queen? Edmund! How lovely to see you.
I've come back, Your Majesty, just as you said that I...
Where are the other three? Didn't I not command you to bring them?
I did. I've left them with the old beaver couple. But there's more. There's some talk going about the kingdom, about, well, dissatisfaction with your rule here in Narnia.
Dissatisfaction with my rule? That's treason. I'll put a stop to that. I'll put a stop to them. I'll make beaver hash out of those rodents. I'll find everyone they've talked to.
Your Highness, you know it's terrible for your health when you get all hot and bothered like this.
Hot and bothered? Ha! I am not hot and bothered. I am not in a sweat. To be quite precise, I'm as cool as ice. I'm relaxed as I can get. I am not in a dither, and I'm not all at sea. You might hear that somebody blew their top, but I guarantee it wasn't me. When I was young, I lacked perspective. I was terrorized by fantasies and fears. As I've matured, I've grown objective, and I haven't gone to pieces in 400 years. There's no trace of a fever. There's no knocking of the knees. 'Cause my Fahrenheit is exactly right at a perfect 32 degrees. No thanks to you.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I'm only telling you what was said.
These lurid rumors are very dire. Like an infection taints the blood. And they can flare up like wildfire. I won't have them, I detest them. Those who spread them, I arrest them. For the safety of the realm demands I nip them in the bud. I am not hot and bothered. I am not in a stew. If there's anyone who should worry, son, it should probably be you.
Me, but, Your Majesty, I'm only repeating what I heard. Something about a revolution in Narnia.
Can't be true. There's nothing to it. It's just malicious and seditious Tommy rot. Don't lie to me. I'll make you rue it. You hateful and ungrateful little snot. What else have you heard?
Well, Aslan's back and raising up an army against you.
What? Impossible, unbelievable, absolutely inconceivable. Take the most brutal of wolves you command. Fly like the wind to the home of those beavers. That den full of traitors and Aslan believers. Spare only the lives of the 3 mortal children. Bind them in chains, bring them to me. But as for the rest, do what you will. Burn and destroy, ravage and wreck, savage and slash, obliterate, annihilate and kill.
doesn't chew up those beavers, they'll take his brother and sisters to Aslan. Ah!
He may tranquilize your lovers, a marvelous art for all the rest. A magistrate perfectly self-possessed, with fire and mercy.
Goodness knows I've had sufficient provocation, but I'm not hot and bothered.
Hot and bothered.
Not me!
Naughty.
Not me!
Naughty. There's not one called naughty.
Naughty!
I blame Edmund for all of this. We could have just gone home. How many hours have we been walking?
Enough so that we better rest.
And I'm so cold that I'm unnerved. We gotta keep going. We gotta get you to Aslan before she catches us.
And if she's got that Edmund in her clutches, that's one more problem. Bet your life she's going by sleigh too, that white one. Say, how's it you never bought me a sleigh? Walk, walk, walk everywhere we go. You never give me nothing.
I bought you a sewing machine, I did.
Ha! 34 years ago is when you proposed to me. So now that you've won me, the presents have stopped, have they?
Gripe, gripe, nothing but gripe. Just like your old mum. I hear sleigh bells. It must be the witch. Everybody hide. I can't believe my eyes. Father Christmas. Blimey, after all this endless freezing time, we'd not counted you out, mate.
Though it may seem it's been winter forever and you feel numb from the snow, even to dream seems a useless endeavor and hope burns low. Joy for joy, at last it's Christmas. Wake the frozen countryside, warm them with the gladsome news. At last it's Christmas time. Why on the window it's just singing, singing. Why on the sleet and the ice? High on the wind comes the caroler singing as sweet as paradise. Joy for joy, at last it's Christmas. Raise your voices far and wide. Wake the hills, resound the song. At last it's Christmas time. Joy for joy, at last it's Christmas. Share the feast with peace and men. Hang the stockings, wrap the presents. Christmas is Christmas again. Sing fa la, sing fa la, sing fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la, fa la la la. The season for sorrowing is past. Sing cha la, cha la 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 la. It's Christmas in Narnia at last.
Thaw out your heart with the warmth of the story.
Bask in the glow of a star.
Kindle your hope in the heavenly glory still shining from afar.
Joy for joy, at last it's Christmas. Share the news with peace and men. Join the joyful jubilation. Christmas is Christmas again. It's Christmas, it's finally Christmas. It's Christmas in Narnia again.
dear, but I thought the witch decreed always winter and never Christmas. How'd you get back into Narnia?
Aslan is back on the move, that's how. I felt it when I got up this morning and my whole body tingled with warmth and love and magnanimous feeling of good fellowship. Oh, you know that unmistakable feeling of Christmas morning when you just want to go around and hug everyone.
Christmas comes back to Narnia. It's a bit of a miracle, it is.
Correct. Now I have much to do. Come, take your presents.
Presents?
For us?
Mrs. Beaver, when you get home, you'll find a new sewing machine.
Does it have a buttonhole maker?
Yes.
Why, ain't that the luck of the white stag? Much nicer than the one you gave me.
Now, you two. Give her a hug. It's that she's after. That's why she's always bickering at you.
It is. I'll do anything to stop that.
Good. Mr. Beaver, when you get home, you'll find a new sluice gate for your dam.
Thank you, Father Christmas. That'll save me 3 months' work.
That is if the witch hasn't gone and destroyed everything.
If she has, all will be restored. Peter, advance, son.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, but I can hardly lift it.
You'll grow into it, my boy.
War toys, Father Christmas.
These are not toys I give you, but tools. Susan, these are for you.
Oh, wow. Well, we'll always cherish the gifts as a token of your generosity, sir.
Good. It's a special bow, Susan. It doesn't easily miss its target. And with this ivory horn, you can summon aid when you are in distress, and I think help should come to you. Lucy.
Oh my, a bottle cut from a diamond.
Its contents, my dear, are more precious still. Juice of fire flowers grown on the mountains of the sun. A few drops of someone who is hurt, and if any spark of life remains, they'll be brought back to full health.
Oh my, thank you, kind father.
This is Edmund's present. When you see him, you can give it.
I can't stand the sight of him for the Christmas.
Hardly a Christmas sentiment.
Well, he doesn't deserve it, but we'll give it to him anyway.
Thank you, Susan. Enjoy yourselves. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
I can't believe it's Christmas, and with a buttonhole maker in the bargain.
Long live the true King Aslan. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas!
Stop for a minute?
Stop. For what?
Well, I'm hungry. I haven't had a thing since...
Silence! You made me stop because you are hungry?
Well, yes. If I could possibly have one more little bit of Turkish delight.
Turkish delight. Ha! You will taste food again when I do.
And how long will that be? I can do another hour, maybe.
Last time she ate was 23 years ago. A little porridge, that's all. She could not keep it down.
Well, if you haven't eaten in 23 years, then you wouldn't be... What are you?
Ugh, that song, I can't stand it. What is the meaning of this?
It's her.
Speak. I grant permission for you to address me.
Good day, you.
Don't good day me. Tell me where you got those sweets and those vulgar decorations. Speak, or I will send my dwarf for Fenris Ulf, who craves blood.
Father Christmas gave them to us.
He can't have been here.
It's been so long since we've seen him.
We saw him. He was here. We saw him. He gave us
shouldn't have.
Don't lecture me. My will is law here. You are nothing, less than nothing. Remember that.
I'll never be a prince or a king or anything else, will I?
And you had such faith in me. Prince, king, you.
But you promised. You said, I give you my word.
I'm a witch, fool. Witch doesn't have to keep her promise. All she has to do is make it.
A witch?
We must be off, quickly. Get on with it.
Go on! We're trying. It's not like she's a wee lass. This way, can't waste cuts fun. Why the sleigh, Your Highness? We run aground.
Run aground?
We're not going anywhere.
And the snow, what? It's melting.
How could this wonderland of snowdrifts be melting?
And over there, Your Highness, now don't be angry.
What is it?
Crocuses, they're popping their heads out of the ground.
By a hair of a hag's nose! It's spring! Your winter is finished! This is Aslan's doing! Thank you, Your Highness! It don't itch there anymore! Just stays all over!
Either of you mentions that name or that season again, you will be killed instantly. Snow! Blast you! Snow! Ah!
This tree's putting on leaves. Ah, deliver us. So's that old plot of elms.
Don't step on the tulips, Peter.
Oops, sorry.
The only time I ever seen a tulip was in an old seed catalogue. What a little thaw can do, eh?
This ain't no simple thaw. By heaven, it's spring. It's spring, I tell ya.
Well, be blessed. The last time you hugged me like that was 20 years ago when I had the flu and he thought I was gonna kick the bucket. It's amazing what a bit of spring can do, or simple little thing like spring can do. When the snow begins to melt and warm and trim to spell, roots you thought were dead may start to sprout anew.
It's tremendous what a trace of green can bring. It can stimulate a tree to add a ring, and each limb can swell in size as the sap begins to rise, till it almost seems it's bound to burst in two. It's amazing what a bit of spring can do.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing what a bit of spring can do. All of a sudden, the whole world is budding. It switched from December to May. We're in a much warmer season, which must be the reason every female's having fits.
Every female knows that it's
It's amazing when the blaze of blue
familiar fling.
It's amazing what a bit of spring can do. It's outrageous.
It's contagious.
It's amazing what a little bit of bloom in spring can do. Winter is over, it's finally over. The fields are in clover again.
Each buzzing bee and each flower is gripped by the power.
Every creature feels the surge.
Mother Nature's on a splurge. It's magic.
It's a miracle.
It's fate. It's a wonder.
It's a mystery.
It's great. And the tangy taste of spice makes the whole thing twice as nice. Which is why this eager beaver's in a stew.
It's cheeky and it's brazen.
It's a blessing beyond praising.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's amazing what a little bit of blooming. March and April, May and June. Linger longer, come back soon.
Bit of spring can do. On to the stone table at Aslan.
Look!
Are you daffy? Put that thing away.
It's all right, children. These will be Aslan's followers. The stone table's just up the path.
Yoo-hoo, this is them, Adam's flesh and Adam's bone.
These are the humans we heard so much about?
We're trying to find our brother so we can go home. Can you help us?
I didn't mean to threaten you.
This is royalty? Why, they're pups.
Could there be some mistake?
Is he the eldest?
Yes, his name is Peter.
Why, Narnia gonna change cause of it? They got to prove it to me.
Aslan know what to do.
I thought according to the prophecy, there would be 4.
That's true.
The other one's been snared by the White Witch.
Peter, I'm scared. Hold on to me.
He's supposed to be a good king, isn't he?
I suppose.
Peter, you must say something to him.
Me?
You're the eldest. He must tell you what we're to do.
We have come, Aslan.
Peter, son of Adam, Susan and Lucy, daughters of Eve, welcome. Follow me. Step closer, all of you.
Oh, so very pleased to meet you, great sir.
I feel so much less unnerved now.
That is because you are meant to be here, meant to rule Narnia from the castle that is deceit to all the true kings and queens. Care Paravel. Look, children. See the great river winding its way through the forest of talking trees, skirting the dawn-lost mountains, flowing league after league till it meets with the sea.
I see.
Right there upon a hill, a ruined castle stands. It once was the house of all our glory. Care Paravel,
Care Paravel.
for thrones have waited there the endless ages through. a half-forgotten dream in Caparvel. Four thrones have waited for the promised kings to come, 4 thrones that are rightfully their due. And if you prove worthy and true, sons of Adam, daughters of Eve, the 4 thrones are waiting for you. The ancient prophecy may soon now come to pass. This land may be as it used to be, a land that is proud and glad and free, and you may fulfill your destiny in Caparvel. Right there in
So then we're the 4 Adam's flesh and bone of the proverb that the beavers told us?
Yes, the 4. Where is the other?
Must have tried to betray him. Somehow he got hooked up with the White Witch of Aslan.
Calls himself Edmund.
I'm sure you'll dislike him as much as I do, Great Lion. He's awful.
No, but even one who is not truly wicked can follow wickedness to get what he wants.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not sure that this is the family to be seated on thrones, especially if there are some here in Narnia who don't want us. So if you could use your power to bring that brat Edmund back, we'll be on our way home, and you can find 4 others.
There are no others, and what happens from now on will not be simple. Rest here for a moment. Then my friends will go with you to find Edmund. We must have him back.
It'll be done, O Aslan.
He seemed to like us.
You're human. That gives you extra points with him.
But you still haven't proved to me that these 4 deserve to sit on the throne.
Nor me.
Give him a chance. Give him a flippin' chance. The one thing you don't know about humans is...
It's the children we want.
Get away from us! We have no quarrel with you!
No, the children of Adam is made up.
Peter! Peter!
He'll do this, Peter.
But he could have gotten killed.
The prophecies aren't always right. 3 cheers for Peter! Peter!
Peter!
I killed a wolf, Susan.
It's horrible.
My son, you have been tested and have passed. Kneel.
What?
Kneel, Peter, son of Adam.
Oh my, he's knighting him, my own brother.
But Aslan, I'm not even out of school yet.
Nevertheless, when you rise from the earth of Narnia, you shall be Sir Peter, the defender. Now rise.
Long live Sir Peter!
I have a feeling we're never going to get out of here.
Now, my friends, Let us find this witch and rescue Edmund. Let the prophecy be fulfilled.
The prophecy for Narnia!
We're walking on moss. Everything's getting green. I command a blizzard. Blizzard, I say, blizzard! Ugh!
Go on, Your Highness. Very fragile, these humans.
And very strong. Humans are nothing but contradictions. That's why I hate them.
My little sister would say you're unnerved.
What is it? Trouble? Have the humans caught up with him?
Yes, and the oldest son of Adam. He killed Rywith.
Peter? Peter couldn't kill anything.
Then we must kill this human creature now. Put an end to the prophecy of the four thrones.
Kill? Kill me?
It should be done on the stone table. That is the proper place. But this is an emergency. We'll do it here, now, quickly.
You couldn't do anything like that. You wouldn't.
Oh, yes, we would. In fact, we often do.
We do maybe some madness to kick off the week. Jabber pretends style technique.
Our boilings in all are never humdrum. They're Wednesdays at 6, so you'll come.
There's rackings on Fridays for hours at a stretch.
Oh, what fun it's be rending to send some poor wretch. But all such amusements are mere child's play. This is the good stuff, a murder today.
Call my loyal subjects to me. They must share in this special moment.
Sands and furies, ogres and ghouls, zombies and specters and goblins and crows, children of darkness attend what I say. Murder today! A murder today!
Vampires, demons, banshees and sprites, gorgons and helens and fetches in fright, servants of terror. Oh, hear and obey! Your queen bid you witness this murder today.
The shallow usurpers perish, all who challenge my command. Quickly shall they know the bitter justice of my hand. Baba
Bring here your salmon into the cow! Show us the victim! Where is our prey?
Behold it? Coming through the forest, look!
Aslan's followers!
Not in the stone, Your Highness!
Where's my wand? This way, Your Highness, before the blood we smell at home!
Set up guards around the perimeter. It's he! It's he! We got you in time. He's only fainted. Somebody wake him up and tell him he's a nerve to whole army.
Come on, son of Adam.
You can't deny.
Edmund, it's us. And who are all? They're Aslan's followers. It's all right. You're safe now.
You little rat. I ought to.
Leave him alone. I don't care what he's done. We're all together again. Let's find a lamppost and go home. We have Edmund now. It's over for us.
It's not over, girl. It's just begun.
Susan, don't you realize we've been drawn into a great war here? Have you forgotten about the prophecy?
I don't care about the prophecy, and I hate the war. I want to go home.
You can't.
Bread and wild grape juice. Food from Aslan. It'll clear up the effects of the bad stuff what the witch fed ya.
Why, Edmund?
Well, you don't understand. You see, what I was trying to do was a kind of undercover work, you see.
Don't be afraid. This is the true king, Aslan.
Thank the great Aslan, Edmund.
Aslan's army's what saved you, lad.
I'll say, your throat was about to dribble down your bib, lad.
Oh, thank you, Great Lion. They came just in time.
I wish to speak with this son of Adam alone.
You should have been there, Aslan. I fought off the whole lot of them. I had the witch's self in a hammerlock when...
You betrayed your brother and your sisters.
Me? Betray my own flesh and blood?
And when you betrayed them, you betrayed me. That pale butcher promised you the whole kingdom, didn't she?
Well, what would a little kid like me do with the whole big kingdom?
Look into my eyes, Edmund.
I can't. It's like looking into the sun.
Look into my eyes. Tell me what you see.
I see myself.
Does it please you?
No, I see a liar, a coward, and a traitor. Is that what I am?
Yes. And do you want to stay that way?
No, but it's the way I am. How can I be any different? I wish I were dead.
You need not be trapped forevermore. You need only seek and you can find an open door.
Oh, Great Lion, please tell me the way. Is this some oath, a vow to swear, a penance to take?
Not by any oath, not by any vow, not by pain or penance. Those can't help you now, not from word or outward deed.
Then from where will come the thing I need?
From the inside out, there the answer lies. Just the way the sun gives light or a baby cries. From the inside out, how else could it go? How else could a tree bear fruit or flower grow? So you must search within and you must delve your deepest heart so you can plant new seeds and growth can start. You can change your life it right about. But a lasting change must come from the inside out.
Feel my soul slowly start to sprout, and my heart begin to heal from the inside out. I will try to change.
You have taken the first step, but the road is long and hard. We shall see. The business between me and Edmund is finished. He is your brother again.
I'm still angry at him.
Tell us what happened.
What did he say?
Well, I told him anybody can make a little mistake, and he agreed with me. And that was the end of it.
Little mistake. You called taking up with the witch a little mistake.
Take up with that. I only went for a ride in a sleigh. It was a little adventure.
Move him back here! Someone's coming!
Her lackey, keep him away from me.
Calm down. He's under the flag of truce.
I have a message from the Queen of Narnia.
What is it?
It is for him to hear.
What is your message, son of Earth?
Her Highness desires safe conduct. You'll be interested in what she has to say.
Tell the Queen of Ice that I grant her safe conduct.
I see the White Witch, Aslan.
So, Aslan is back in Narnia.
As the prophecy foretold.
Oh yes, and you live by every lettering word of every prophecy, don't you?
You know that I do.
Of course you do. Otherwise all of Narnia will die by water and fire.
What is it that you want here?
I want the fulfillment of the law, down to the very last letter. I know what's due me and I seek only justice. You can't refuse me what is mine without question. The law is perfect and its claims are unchanging. Oh, deep magic from the dawn of time.
And what is it you claim under the law of the deep magic of the Emperor?
I claim the boy is my legitimate victim. I have the right to shed the blood of a traitor, and that this human is the vilest of traitors. Who would dare to deny deep magic that punishes for every crime?
know I speak truly. The law is perfect and it dictates our duly, tightly binding on you. We know what's due us and we seek only justice. We claim the boy is our legitimate victim.
It's
We have the right to shake the life of a traitor.
At the start of time and history, the magic was established by supreme decree. Created in his wisdom and his justice by the beyond the sea.
Can't you do something, sir?
She and I will discuss this further.
Discuss? What is there to discuss? All traitors are mine to kill.
We will speak further.
You have only yourself to blame.
Lou, isn't it bad enough?
Aslan will do something. You'll see.
Certainly does, but you cannot go against the commandments of the Emperor. Said Peter. It's a bad time.
The law is clear.
Yes.
But he wouldn't let her take me, would he?
Aslan know what to do.
What can he even do? All traitors in Narnia are hers to kill.
Oh, will you stop talking about killing? You're scaring everyone.
I'm sorry, Susan, but I speak the truth, and I...
No,
Do not be afraid. The White Witch has released her claim on the son of Adam's blood.
But oh, Aslan, how'd you do it?
How can you go against the laws of the Emperor?
Tell us. Yes.
Tell us.
How?
What magic did you work?
I wish to speak with the children, alone. Leave us.
What is it, Great Lion?
Can't you tell us?
We have a map, and on it is sketched all of her possible battle plans and how to counter them.
Us? But we...
Try to send out scouts every hour. Use the gray dogs. They blend with the mist and go like ghosts.
But this is your army. Where will you be?
Let us just say, as a precaution, I cannot guarantee that I will be with you, and you four should be able to continue on your own. Come, Sir Peter, I will show you the fortifications along the Great River.
May we come with you?
No, you three must remain here. She may attack by land or water.
Oh, I hate these plans for war. I hate this bow and arrow Father Christmas gave me.
Father Christmas? Father Christmas gave you presents?
Yes.
He gave us all presents.
Oh, I forgot he even had one for you.
I remembered. I just didn't say anything.
It's like a lie, Lucy.
A lie for a lie. You don't like that, do you?
Here, it's an axe. To use in battle, no doubt. You'd have been better off with electric trains.
There's an inscription. The axe of loyalty.
Oh my, did Father Christmas ever get that one wrong?
Hey, stop it! Look, Peter's gone off with the grey dogs and Aslan's off by himself. He seems so sad. Let's go after him.
Yes, maybe we can cheer him up.
This night will become an epic memory to thrill our hearts forever. We must inform Her Highness all is in readiness.
We're in her territory.
Oh my, we've come too far. We've lost Aslan's trail and we've come too far.
They're going to sacrifice someone here. This is the knife. Quick, they're coming.
Mother of darkness, now's the time. A king portrays the pain for the crime. Mother of darkness, now is the time. A king portrays the pain for the crime. Mother of darkness, now is the time. A king portrays the pain for the crime.
Enough! The hour is now.
Who said it couldn't be done? The brightest gem in your crown of accomplishments. All hail the Queen of Narnia! All hail the Queen of Narnia!
No need to fear. He has never broken his promise. The fool can't break his word.
I am ready.
So after all these years, bind him to the table. Well, move!
Mother of darkness, now is the time. A king or a traitor. Mother of darkness. A king or a traitor pays for the crime. Mother of darkness, now is the time. A king or a traitor pays for the crime. He looks different. He's just a big cat. Isn't this what we were afraid of all this time? What a in a couple of nice
Are you sure, Your Highness, that he can break these ropes?
Of course he could break these ropes, get up and destroy the lot of you. But he promised his life to save Edmund, the son of Adam. See? He will do nothing.
Please, Your Highness. Maybe proceed. I hear tell the blood of kings is of a special scarlet hue and tastes like the finest wines.
Now the angel battle sought, twixt good and evil for the top. Oh, fate has seemed to make it thus. The scales have tilted here to us. His loss of life will be our end. When evil will ensure remain. For good and harm and so be slain.
Enough! Now, who is one? Fool. Did you think that by all this you would save the human traitor? When you were dead, what will prevent me from killing him as well as the rest of his kin? You've given me Narnia forever. You've lost your own life and you have not saved them. In that knowledge, despair, and die! It's done. The fool is dead. His power is dead!
now to wage the war on the sons of Adam and daughters of Eve.
He did this for you, Edmund.
I didn't mean. I should go tell Peter that the witch will attack, but I.
You go. We'll stay here with him. How beastly! There are horrid little mice crawling all over him. Get away, you little beasts!
Wait! Can't you see what they're doing?
I do believe. They're nibbling away at the cords.
I think they're friendly mice. Poor little things, they don't realize he's dead. They think it will do some good untying him. I'm so cold, but I don't want to leave him.
I am too. And really, it's no use staying here. Let's go back to our brothers.
I can do it. Quickly, to your possessions! And remember, we fight for Aslan's memory! No, we've lost too many.
I'm surprised they've lasted 3 days!
Retreat! Sound retreat!
Block the retreat! Kill more of them! More wood! More wood!
Look at them, backed into my own courtyard. They can go no further. My plan has worked and they are trapped!
So this is a plan A, backing us up into our own courtyard.
Save your arrows, dearie. They're out of range.
Susan, you've been very brave. I know how hard this must have been for you.
There's hardly much choice when there's something lurking out there that's so evil, is there? I can see that now.
You should be proud, Sir Peter. You fought like a seasoned warrior.
What does it matter? We're beaten. They've cut our army to pieces, and it's only a matter of when she wants to destroy us.
Not even the luck of the white stag can get us out of this one.
Oh my! Oh my!
Oh, don't be scared, Lou.
If this is the end of us, Edmund, I just want you to know that I'm not angry with you anymore.
I'm glad.
Not that much, anyway. Oh my, look! It's Mr. Tumnus! But he's just a statue.
Lot of good old do you now, unless you was to break him up and use him for your slingshot.
Oh, poor Mr. Tumnus. Even his tears are pebbles.
As ours soon be. Feels like snow.
Peter, what do we do?
Honestly, Susan, I don't know.
Let me go to the witch, Peter.
No! Peter!
It's our only chance. One of us dead and the prophecy of the four thrones falls through.
How do you know she would even let us go?
We'd have to risk it.
I'm leading this army. If anyone goes to her, it'll have to be me.
Stop it, both of you.
Whoever would I quarrel with? Make him be quiet, Peter.
It's our only chance. I'm the one who got us into this mess. By everything that is right, I should go.
No, you're not going. We're going to stay here and fight the witch to the bitter end.
Oh, I can't believe this is happening. It's a nightmare. All these swords and bows and battle plans and maps, it all adds up to nothing. I hope that this stupid horn doesn't work either.
But how? You were killed by the White Witch.
Yes, but there is a deeper magic that the witch does not know. And by this magic, when one who is innocent gives his life for one who is guilty, then death works in reverse and brings the innocent victim back through the door of life.
So you mean you're real? You're not a ghost?
Do I look it? Dear ones, drop the masks of tragedy and disbelief. This is a moment for joy! I was gone, now I'm back across the span. Greatest wonder since the world began. I was bound, now I'm free. It's a magic plan. Catch me, catch me, catch me if you can. Feel my breath on your face, rich and sweet and warm. Hear me roar like thunder in a storm. No! Yes!
This is a time for celebration. But we can't. We're trapped here and over half of our army is gone, Aslan.
But there is another army behind you, young Sir Peter.
They're statues.
My people, locked in stone. It's time they were free. I bring life back with me from beyond the door, overcoming death forevermore. All ye lost, tempest-tossed, frozen and forlorn, feel my breath, awake and be reborn.
I can breathe, I can see. Was I in a trance? I can feel, I can
This must be the last day the White One ever slithers through Narnia. You there, what is your name?
Glimfeather, sir.
Use your gift of sight, Glimfeather. Can you see the witch's army?
She's upon us, Aslan.
Humans, end to the prophecy. Kill them! Aslan, I killed you myself under the deep magic.
But there is a deeper magic that goes beyond the cold justice of the letter of the law.
Kill them!
The White Witch is no more. Let her castle be her tomb.
Edmund!
Oh my! You don't look too good.
Quick, Lou, the restorer, the stuff in the diamond bottle, your present from Father Christmas.
Oh, yes. Now, Edmund, don't you dare unnerve me anymore today. Open your eyes.
I'm hungry.
He's all right.
Edmund, you have proven yourself. Now, friends, let us make haste to Cair Paravel.
Cair Paravel! The prophecy! The prophecy!
Victory is ours!
Welcome, children. to Cair Paravel.
Oh, Aslan, we've waited so long.
King Edmund. Queen Lucy. Queen Susan. And King Peter, High King and first among equals. The ancient prophecy has been fulfilled at last. This land may be as it's meant to be, if you are worthy of this destiny and prove you deserve your royalty, but that only time will tell. Remember, children, once a king or queen of Narnia, always a king or queen. The High King should address his court.
Dear friends and subjects, ruling will not be as easy for kings and queens who have not even been princes or princesses. But with your help, we will do our best to... What is our true task here? What are we supposed to do?
Now that is a question worthy of a king. There is much to do. Now the real adventure starts. A challenge that will truly test the best that's in your heart. Find the courage within, and you'll begin to make the world right again. To make the world right. Worldly men will say to compromise that visions of a better world are fairy tales and lies. They may mock you with scorn, still you were born to make the world right again, to make the world right. For a world that's grown old and bitter and cold, as the seeds of rebirth in its womb, and the heart that seems dead may be sleeping instead, to waken at last from its tomb. Dare to cast thy bread upon the sea. Have faith that it will be returned wonderful to thee. For if faith stays alive, hope can survive to make the world right again. To make the world right again. To make the world right. Use the time you are given here wisely, for in this world, as in the one you came from, there is never enough.
And the days dance by, and the children grew, and they set about the work that they were meant to
queens ruled for years and years and brought Narnia to an age of peace and prosperity that the land had not known even in its sweetest olden days. Reappeared into Narnia, and the 4 kings and queens went hunting after them, and he led them to the place where the lamppost stands like a tree. Or why, and whether they will ever return, only Aslan knows for sure.
It's gone.
And where's my sword?
It's Marbleton.
We're back at Auntie's. What is all of this commotion out here? I'm trying to conduct a tour.
We were kings and queens in Narnia.
What fairy tale is this?
What's all the excitement about? Have I missed some fun?
We were adventuring in Narnia, and then all of a sudden,
It was
we came
amazing.
across
And
all
now
these
we're
things.
Queens and...
I have tea and biscuits all laid out, and an even special treat for Edmund, a box of Turkish Delight.
Fibs and tall tales, Professor. They've been in the house all of maybe 15 minutes or so, but claim to have been someplace or other. Kings and queens.
Yes, in Narnia, for years and years.
You didn't go anywhere.
Yes, we did. And it was beautiful.
You can't imagine how beautiful it was. Had to be there to know how beautiful it was. Just think of springtime becoming summer. That's how it always was in Narnia. If I could show you the mornings we had then, when every dewdrop was like a diamond in the sun.
This is fascinating.
Well, I have a tour to conduct. I have no time to indulge in such utter nonsense.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Mrs. McCready.
You mean you believe us?
Let's just say, once a king or queen in Narnia, always a king or queen.
That's what Aslan said. You can't imagine how wonderful it was. You had to be there to know how wonderful it was. You can't imagine.
just a mess right now. I really am a mess right now. I hope that you were able to see the work that they did. I mean, they have just poured themselves into this. Everything. And we're going to be so sad it's over. Man, we're just so proud of them. So proud of what they've done. We just pray that this experience shows them what they're capable of. And man, that the Lord has so many good things in store for them, and you'll be able to do it all. You'll be able to do everything He calls you to do because you're strong and you hear Him and you do what you know you need to do. So good job, guys. Okay, I need to do a couple of things before we dismiss. One is we have a couple of graduating seniors, and we want to honor them. This is their last time to be with us. And so we want to say thank you for their hard work. Aaliyah, where's Aaliyah? Mrs. McCready, there she is. And Aslan. These guys are awesome. They're graduating. Aaliyah is going to go to Mary Hardin Baylor and study nursing. She's going to study abroad in London, which is going to be awesome. I know. She's super smart. Has already started college courses, and he completed his Eagle Scout this last year, right? So for his Eagle Scout project, he created a prayer garden, a Stations of the Cross prayer garden at St. Paul's in Horseshoe Bay, and he won a national award for what he did. It's called the National Eagle Scout Service Project of the Year Award for his work. Are amazing. They're going to go on to do wonderful things. We can't wait to see what comes next. Before you guys leave the stage, though, Narnia is awesome, but there's always the next one.
That's right.
And so do y'all want to help us tell them what the next one is?
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Willy Wonka!
So, you have to come next year. You have to come next year and see Willy Wonka, because we'll all be back again. Okay, these guys are going to go out into the Great Hall so that you can greet them and tell them what a great job they did. While they're making their way, I'm going to say just a couple of things. You can have a quick seat. We'll let them get out.